Hello Year 9, welcome to my section of the presentation. I'm going to talk to you about the next steps you need to take in order to make the right choices about what you'll study at Key Stage 4. So welcome class of 2023. Summer of 2023 is when you'll receive your GCSE or other qualification results, and we are going to work really hard to make sure that you are incredibly successful on that day and have the best opportunities open up in front of you. We continue to be committed to a fantastic future for all. A fantastic future for all means that you have excellent character development, you live our values of citizenship, achievement and participation, but also that you have excellent qualifications to help you go and make the best choices you can for your future. So your future lies ahead of you here. You're going to be making some decisions over the next few weeks, but those decisions are not high stakes. It doesn't mean that one particular career path closes down to you. It's just about you specialising. So let's reflect on Key Stage 3. You're working really hard at the moment, accessing 4 live lessons a day, and we're really proud of you. How much progress will you have made by the end of this year? Some of these subjects that you're studying now, you'll no longer study again, so you need to be working really hard in those subjects to enable you to have that knowledge and go out and meet every citizen as an equal. But you're also going to be having to work hard at the subjects that you will be following at Key Stage 4. And Key Stage 4 is really a question about what you want to specialise in. Which subjects do you enjoy? Which subjects are you good at? Which subjects have you been successful in at Key Stage 3? And you want to specialise in when you move beyond Key Stage 3 into Key Stage 4. And some of the decisions you make, you might be looking ahead to college and further education, and that's okay. But it's important that even if you're thinking about what you'll study beyond 16, that you know that no career path, no A-level or qualification post-16 will be closed down to you because of the decisions that you make for Key Stage 4. These are just some changes to your way of working and specialisms so that you can be successful at GCSE and in other qualifications. After college, will you have enough to go to university? Well, that is our intention. Our commitment is that every student at MEA Central has the choice to go and study at university, and we'll help prepare you for that by giving you the best academic outcomes in the summer of 2023. So making that decision means that you have to follow a certain process. I'm going to outline that. Our commitment to a fantastic future for all means, when we're making decisions about Key Stage 4, that we will give you the opportunity to study up to 9 GCSEs or equivalent qualifications. And we are committed to a broad and balanced academic curriculum which offers you the right choices so that you can go on and study at A-level and at college in the future. We're asking you to choose options, but we will make the final decision about what's the best pathway for you to study. I'm going to talk to you first about core and EBAC subjects at MEA Central. So the government has outlined the compulsory subjects. That means the subjects that you must study up to 16 and you must complete a qualification in at 16. These are your core compulsory subjects: English language, English literature, maths and combined science. The combined GCSE science is equivalent to 2 GCSEs, and it's called a trilogy because within that qualification, equivalent to 2 GCSEs, you will study biology, chemistry and physics. Everybody must study that as a minimum. I'll talk to you a little bit later about triple science as an option, but everybody must as a minimum study that GCSE in combined science. These are all compulsory qualifications, but other compulsory subjects that you must continue to study are core PE. You must do 1 hour of physical exercise a week, and we call it social and cultural capital. It's the PSHE, the careers, relationship education that is compulsory, and you must study for at least 1 hour every fortnight. Core PE and SCC are not examined, but they're really important to help you go out into the world and meet every citizen as an equal. The next group of subjects I'm going to talk to you about are called EBAC, which is short for the English Baccalaureate. Now, the government has outlined that the English Baccalaureate suite of subjects are a broad academic group of subjects that they want as many students as possible to study. This includes English, Maths and Science, which are your core subjects, but also a study in a language. So you have been studying GCSE Spanish, so if you continue to study GCSE Spanish along with history or geography, you'll be doing the EBAC suite of subjects. Now, some of you will be expected to continue to study GCSE Spanish, others will have the choice to study Spanish or an alternative vocational qualification. Now, these are 3 vocational subjects, so they're a little bit more coursework based and practical than other Key Stage 4 subjects, but they're still equivalent to GCSEs. Creative eye media, PE and sports science, or hospitality and catering. I'm going to talk to you a bit later on about Futures Week from the 8th of February, but if you are interested in one of these qualifications because you don't think you want to do Spanish into Key Stage 4, you should attend and find out a little bit more about what it's like to study these subjects next year during the Taster Week. And then everybody will either study history or geography or ASDAM. These are the open option subjects. These are the subjects for which you will study 2 of, and it can be a mix of combination. I'm going to talk you through each group of subjects now. We will ask you to choose 4 subjects, but you will go on to study 2, and you should choose those in order of preference so that we can make sure that you study something that you are interested in, because it will depend on numbers and it will depend on choices that other students make. And we also look at the combination of subjects to make sure that you are going to be really, really successful at the end of Key Stage 4. We know you very, very well, and we know where you can be successful, but we want you to enjoy the study of these subjects too. So the arts subjects are art and design, drama and performing arts, music, photography and fashion and textiles. The Futures Guide on the website describes what it's like to study each of these subjects. Art and design, photography and fashion and textiles are all design and practical coursework subjects that will require a lot of coursework to be produced. Therefore, you cannot study more than one of these subjects. But you can, if you really enjoy the arts, do art and design and drama, music and fashion and textiles. So it's just art and design, photography and fashion and textiles. You can only study one of those subjects, but that will all be outlined in the Futures Guide. Our practical and entrepreneurial subjects are business studies, PE and sports science and computer science. Now, these subjects do look a little bit different at Key Stage 4, so if you're interested in any of these subjects, you should attend the taster session to find out more about them. And other options that we offer are religious studies and Mandarin. Mandarin is available for Year 9s who are currently studying Mandarin. So if you've done Mandarin in Year 9, you can choose to continue with Mandarin into Key Stage 4. That would be the language that you would study as part of your EBAC, so you would not be able to do Spanish and Mandarin. It would just be one of those languages subjects that you would pursue. I'm going to talk to you now about science. I've already mentioned that the minimum expectation is that every child completes the compulsory double award, the trilogy in biology, chemistry and physics, and that will award you 2 GCSEs. This is adequate preparation for A-level and a degree in medicine and engineering and other science qualifications in the future, science careers in the future. But if you really, really are passionate about science, you're a passionate scientist, there is an opportunity to pick triple science as one of your 2 options. There is an entry requirement. There's an expectation in maths and science for you to be entered for triple science. You will get 3 separate qualifications. You don't get extra GCSEs. It's still up to the 9 qualifications that you will get, but you'll get 2 biology, chemistry and physics, and that's because it comes out of one of your options. So you won't get any extra qualifications by studying triple science. You'll do extra science, you'll have lots of science on your timetable in order for you to get 3 qualifications in biology, chemistry and physics. It's worth remembering though that if you do choose triple science, you're limiting arts, practical and technology subjects that we always talk to you about as being really important to give you a broad and balanced curriculum. But for some of you, triple science is exactly the right thing to do if you're a passionate scientist. Okay, you will choose 4 subjects in order of preference, and we'll look at your choices and we'll decide where you will be positioned best to get the best results possible, and then we'll pick the 2 that you will study at Key Stage 4. You should put them in order of preference so that we can really try and give you the things that you love as well as the things that you'll be really, really successful in. You are choosing a subject to study, but after making that decision, most of them will be GCSEs, but there may well be some vocational qualifications, BTECs or Cambridge Nationals that you will study. If you choose not to study a language, your qualification will either be a BTEC or a Cambridge National. They are equivalent to at least a GCSE. They're very rigorous, they contain examinations, although it's more staggered across the 2 years. So the examinations are not all at the end. You have exams in year 10 and year 11 and some coursework units to complete to help gain that qualification. Most of the subjects will be GCSE and they're all examined at the end of year 11 and you gain a grade 1 to 9. You should have seen by now our Year 9 Futures Zone, where there's all the information you need about making these decisions, and the Futures Guide is on the website. But from Monday the 8th of February, you will have an opportunity to attend taster sessions during Futures Week so that you can find out more about the subjects that you want to study. Have a look with parents at the Futures Guide, have a look at the tasters that are on offer, and then choose 4 that you would like to visit during the week. All of Year 9 will be invited on Teams to every single one of these sessions, and then you will just choose to join via Teams like you do when you're joining your live lessons. You'll join via Teams a taster session where a teacher from school, it'll be the staff from school talking to you about what it's like to study that subject at Key Stage 4, because it is a little bit different and you should find out as much about it as possible. My advice would be to go to the taster sessions for the subjects that sound a little bit different. So perhaps hospitality and catering, because you will have only done a term a year of food. Perhaps you want to look at creative media because it's a different qualification than the usual computing that you will have studied. So choose something that you're interested in. Choose the 4 that you are considering. Just because you attend a taster doesn't mean that you are necessarily going to choose that subject when you make your choices. So I'll recap those steps. Step 1 is to review the Futures Guide, which is on the website. Step 2 is on the week of the 8th of February, attend 4 taster sessions in subjects that you'd like to know more about. If you choose to attend a taster in a subject, you don't have to put it on your option form, and you can put things on your option form that you did not attend a taster for. This is just an opportunity for you to find out more. Teachers will be in those sessions and able to answer any questions. Step 3, after half term, you'll be allocated a Futures coach, and you'll be invited to an interview via Teams by your coach, and that will be a leader in school. They'll invite you to a meeting. This will probably be during your independent study during period 3. You'll be invited to a meeting to have a conversation about the options you will be making. You will have an option form that you'll be able to look at as part of your Futures Guide, but the options will be submitted online via forms that will be sent to you. During that Futures interview with your coach, you can ask any questions and make sure you feel really informed about the decision you are going to make. Then you complete your options form by Wednesday the 10th of March. Remember, you're going to choose 4 options in order of preference so that we can give you things that you really, really like and enjoy, as well as things that you'll be super successful in, which is exactly what we want. When you're making these decisions, I know some of you will be thinking and looking ahead. So a reassurance, we'll make sure you do the best and that you are studying the thing that will give you the greatest choice after year 11 and into post 16. These are the local offers of further education and sixth form colleges in the area. You're very lucky in Manchester to have great choice and lots of excellent institutions. Key Stage 4 is about you specialising, but you will continue to live our values. You will work hard, you will take part, and you'll be kind. And those things will help secure you an excellent reference for sixth form college and further education, as well as excellent qualifications in the summer of 2023. We really miss you, and we're really looking forward to seeing you in school in hopefully the near future. In the meantime, if you have any questions, you can speak to your futures coach about the options process or ask your form tutor. And we expect you to continue to live our values of citizenship, being kind, achievement, working hard in those 4 live lessons a day, as well as your independent study, and participation. One way in which you can participate in the next few weeks is with our Key Stage 3 extracurricular on a Thursday. So I look forward to seeing you on all of your teams, in all of those groups, learning and working really hard and making these excellent choices about what you'll study at Key Stage 4. Take care. Bye.